Oh, I'm gonna take a hand. This is anesthesia back then. Just take a mallet over their head, and then, you know, as they're unconscious, cut off their hands. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, now we gotta stitch up the wound. Yeah, let me go ahead and just stitch up that hole I just made on your body. Alright, we are here today taking a look at a little banger by the name of Plague MD. A game that takes place in the 16th century. A game where you get to become a plague doctor, which sounds fairly cool, right? You get to apparently sew off people's legs and arms because they got gangrene or something. You stitch up wounds, you put leeches on bodies. All sorts of medieval techniques is what you're able to do. You also get to apparently wear that crazy-ass beak mask that everybody's scared of. There's only one problem here. You're not really a plague doctor. You're playing the role of a thief, a liar, a charlatan, a grifter. You are actually just a guy that jumps from town to town stealing from every single town. Unfortunately, in this certain occasion, as you were trying to do your business, you get caught, and that is where our story unfolds. Hey, who's there hanging around the doctor's house? I'm a new healer. Came from the town. That's exactly what we're doing. A new healer? For real? Of course I am. You've been waiting for me for a long time. The trip was exhausting. I'm telling the truth. Take me to the village chief. I need a key to get into the house. Let's go with that one. Oh, let's go. I'll take you to the head if so. The chief was too busy doing his own thing that he didn't even pay attention to us and silently gave us the key to the house. Easy peasy. Your scam was a success and you are opening the doctor's house with your own key, but after getting inside, you suddenly notice that someone is in here. A young woman in tatters tries to flee the place, but she stumbles and falls down. Oh, my hand. So let's click on her here. I fell down and cut my finger. Oh, I skipped one. Oh, come back, I skipped it. Alright, whatever. Examine the books for the symptoms. Alright, so she is cut. Those are burns. She does not have a burn. To prepare an ointment, you need to mix a couple of spoons of turpentine and egg yolks. Alright, so we get the eggs. We apparently cracked the eggs with a knife. It's very intriguing. And you put the turpentine, you got your ointment. And after you have your ointment, you apparently bandage it up. Okay. Let's see here. So let's take our eggs and put them in there, and we gotta cut these eggs raw with a knife. Okay. And then we put the turpentine. I imagine there'll probably be a timer once we're in the actual game, but right now we're doing the tutorial, so let me just go ahead and pierce and stab into your skin a couple more times here. Thank you, healer. No problem. Okay, chapter 1. So we have the tavern to apparently restore our status whenever we are down. Just get drunk. Nothing like, you know, cutting people up when you're drunk, right? We apparently also have a store. We have no money right now, but it seems we could probably buy upgrades to our tools. So we're apparently dedicated to this grift, huh? Okay. A royal pardon saves you from the death penalty. Why? Okay, so what do we got here? We have a cut. Luckily for you, I just did that one. So actually, remember, we need the egg, we need the yolk, turpentine, we put that all over your body, and we go ahead and stab into your skin a couple of times here and there. Nice little crisscross pattern properly. And we patch it up. No problem, buddy. Tell the rest of the people about me. What's happening to you? You need herbs, which is that up there, but I don't... Oh, wait, you know what? Hold up. At first, his finger was hurting so much. Ah, there's a rat here. Okay, I read about the rat in the tutorial, which apparently is supposed to kill. Because they steal stuff, they eat stuff, who knows? So he has got the herb. He's got gout. The patient limps and slouches because he feels all kinds of pain. He feels that his leg is being burned, pinched, hurt, and torn into pieces. So we need to bring the herbs, cut them up, and put them in the thing. Okay, I got you. So boom. I said boom. 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 There you go, buddy. No problem. You might want to, I don't know, lay off the meat, probably. Isn't that like one of the main things of gout? Too much meat? What's happening to you? It seems like you're pissed off. The other day when I was cooking lunch, I stumbled and fell in the cauldron. Oh yeah, she's really a witch. Burn, heretic! Onions, finally cut them up. Then we add a pinch of salt and crush with a pestle. Okay, I can manage that. Put that over here. Cut it up. Put it in. This is the salt, right? Yes. A little pinch. A little pestle action. No problem. Ah, get out of here. This is a place of business. I don't need them to see rats here. So I wonder if we get like different things as we progress further in the game. Right now we only have like 3 of them, it does seem. That is the burn, which is onion. A little bit of that. Can't imagine putting like, salt on burns, but hey, I'm sure they'll eventually switch it up. There was apparently like some sort of circular saw, some kind in the store, so we don't have that one just yet. And there's apparently openings for other things. Get out of here. Get out of here, dog. I think I could have been a really good plague doctor back in the days. I think I was born in the wrong time. I would have been an amazing plague doctor. Just be a charlatan. Just make up your own concoctions. That, or I could have been like one of those guys from like Medio. Rat? You showed up in the wrong time, dude. Kill him with the rat. That, or like, sometime in the old Wild West, I could have had one of those like traveling carts that sold like, snake oil and stuff like that. I think I could have done a really good job at that job too. Or I guess you would probably call it a con, really. Oh, what happened? Hello, I'm the chief. Or you the guy who gave me the key without even paying attention to me, huh? If you only knew. We haven't had a healer here for 6 months already. Ailments have been afflicting our village. It's a tough time. But now you are with us. How was your first day? Have you acclimated yet? I'm good, other than apparently the big-ass rat problem you guys have over here. I feel like it's leading into the Black Plague or something. Yeah, everything's fine. Well, it's good that you are ready to get to work. Check out the village store when you can find some medical instruments. Yeah, I will. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna kill this rat here as you stare at me with your dead eyes. Alright, so we've kicked 4 rats, apparently. I'm not sure if I smushed them. Didn't really kick them. Well, who says that a man can have a gentlemanly drink after a nice hard day at work? I can bet you have your pockets full of coin. Have fun in the pub? No. Say goodbye to the drunkard right now. I didn't mean to, I don't know what you said. I didn't mean to, poke on your boobies. I usually poke in the middle of people's body. I didn't really mean any disrespect, man. So I guess if I want to drink here, we just have to drink with the drunkard, huh? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, right now, I don't think we need it. I think we'll probably start doing that once we start messing stuff up when they give us like the more harder stuff. Let's check out if we could buy a new tool. I want to get that saw so we can start sawing off some limbs here. Oh, 250!
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Alright, so apparently before the next day starts, you get random events probably. So there is a rat invasion in the village. I told you, I already knew about this. You should see my first day at work. Nasty vermin have flooded the cellars and now destroying the supplies. You can deal with the rodents very well. And can help with it now. What, you mean with my trusty hammer, just walk around and just mallet these guys to death or what? Help the peasants to deal with the vermin, leave it alone, let them deal with it themselves. Well, Let's try to help out so nobody gets any suspicious towards me, so let's help out. You spent a couple of days dealing with the rodents, but you managed to save the majority of the village supplies. The residents are extremely thankful for you. You were called the Rat Destroyer. Sounds a very metal name right there. Rat Destroyer! What is this? Gangrene. Oh. Okay, so I think he's speaking in Russian. The game is originally in Russian and got translated over, so... that's cool. So apparently the further you get into the game, you open up different things to deal with. So right now we're going to be leading with Gangrene. It's been a week since the new doctor came to the village. You went on studying the notes of the previous doctor and practicing healing various ailments. So for the Gangrene, we're going to be doing some sawing, boys. Alright, well... nothing like sawing off a limb when you've had no practice with it before. How hard could it be? Healer, my troublesome son has been pretending to be sick for almost 2 weeks, just not to work. Slacker, this is the chief, right? Oh man, don't tell me I had to do something to your son. Could you frighten him? Maybe give him a leech, so that he won't pretend anymore. Hey, Jean! I think your son might actually have gangrene going by the look of that hand right there. Oh! Look, healer, that's your patient. It's burning, I'm dying. I think he might really have a problem. Oh well, I'll just listen to what I was told. I'll go to the pond to fetch some leeches. Will it really help? Go home, slacker. I don't want to make the doctor go to the pond to fetch some leeches. But father... If something happens to that kid, I think I'm going to be accountable for it, right? Like examine the patient. Let me see. Oh, it's burning! The fingers got darker. Maybe it's gangrene. If we don't cut off his hand, he could die. Cut off? Are you crazy, doctor? Oh my god! Can you imagine? You came in to scare your son by asking me to put leeches on him. You turn around, you leave, he's got no hand. I'm sorry, we gotta do it. Oh, I'm gonna take a hand. This is anesthesia back then? Just take a mallet over their head, and then, you know, as they're unconscious, cut off their hands. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, now we gotta stitch up to it. Yeah, let me go ahead and just stitch up that hole I just made on your body. There's a little band-aid on it, too. Look, healer, if he doesn't recover, I promise you won't get away with it. His hand is still there, though. You see that? Oh, no, it's gone now. Yo! Alright. Well, hopefully for our benefit, he's alright. I think that's gout, right? When he's, like, limping like that, there's no visible thing. Yeah, so we just need the herbalicious one, so that's very simple. Boom, boom. There you go, buddy. Okay, so now we gotta keep an eye out for the gangrene as well, which takes a bit longer to get to knock him out and do everything. That one should be classic case of the gout again. I mean, you can click on them to see what they're dealing with, but right now it seems based on how they're reacting, you can kind of tell. Probably later on it'll be more difficult, like that one's gonna be gout again. Hey, I need you to exit the premise, rat. I'm busy. Running a grifting establishment here. It needs to look presentable, no rats. This guy's got burns, so we gotta get the onion, do that, put the salt, do that, rat. I gotta get that mallet upgrade, boys. Just so make sure these dudes don't show up again. Get out of here. That's gonna be another burn. Okay, good, good, good. You know what? As long as you keep doing this is fine. The less gangrene we have to deal with, probably the better. I'm watching you, scum. Why is the chief calling me a scum now? Okay, do that. Do that. Why is he calling me a scum? I don't understand. What does that do? I'm watching you, scum. Every mistake will cost you more and more. What do you mean, scum? What have I done to you? I think that's the same. Get out of here. I think that's gout again, right? I saved your son's life. Oh, you're mad that I cut off his hand? I've given you any sort of, clue that I'm not who I claim to be, okay? So I'm not sure why you're coming in here calling me a scum, chief. Must be nice to have all that power to just toss around, bully everybody. These guys got a cut. I'm sorry, sir, I bewitched you faster, but, the chief is making me a little bit nervous, Trying to run a business here, and he's over here just eyeing me down, insulting me the entire time. No, I hope you do feel better. You see? Nothing's going on over here, chief. There's a fine establishment where I take care of people's health. By just reading a couple of books and cutting off parts of the body. What about it? Get out of here, rat. The chief's here. Making good bank right now. Making good bank right now. And I'm thinking, I almost want to grab the mallet upgrade. So that we just hopefully just have to mallet the rat once and he's gone. Not sure what the long-term ramification. Oh, that's going to be gangrene again. Okay, so knockout. That's not. You see, doctor, I've done it before. I did it to your son the first time and everything worked out just fine. Now we sew up the wound. We put a little band-aid on it. We give her a lollipop maybe, or maybe a lollipop from the 16th century, and everything's well. 5:30. Another gangrene, huh? And the old knockout. Eradicate. Okay, rat. Don't steal stuff from my table right now, alright? I'll deal with you soon. There, knock him out. Alright, 555. Good, even number. I wonder if we get up to 600 before the end of the day. I think the mallet upgrade was like 2 something. Alright, yeah, we did really good. Hello, healer. We're always glad to meet new people in our neck of the woods. Do you have any liquor to drink? I have a terrible headache. Why are you green? Do you have like cirrhosis or what? I'm sorry, I don't have it. Get the hell out of here if you can't give a hand to a good man. Does he want me to go drink with him? Is that what he wants? He looks fairly sick though. I don't think I'm gonna drink with this dude. Okay, let's go to the store and see about the possibility of some upgrades here. So what do we got? That's still locked for some reason. This is a royal pardon. I kind of want to grab the mallet. We haven't bronze teapot. Speeds up the boiling process. So that one we haven't, that hasn't been introduced just yet. Scalpel speeds up the clinical progress. That hasn't been introduced just yet either. So, because that should not replace the knife. The knife instantly cuts everything, so that's going to be its own thing probably. So for now, I'm thinking maybe let's grab the mallet upgrade. Okay, so now we have the mallet upgrade. Should we get the saw? Sure. Oh, there's even a bigger saw afterwards. That was like a one-time upgrade. That's fine. At least we got the amputation lowered down more than likely now, which is the one that takes a bit longer, I would say. Let's go on to day number 3 here. Another event, of course. A loud knock at the door. An old woman with messy hair storms into your house and starts to mutter, "Demons! Demons! Someone's cursed me! Oh, I know for sure. The demons are circling over my place, healer. I can't sleep. They're circling and circling. Do you have any special herbs, healer? To fumigate the house against the evil spirits. The demons keep circling. These demons, I mean, I feel like you've already had enough special herbs yourself, to be honest with you. Give a bunch of dried herbs to the old lady. Run a tumultuous old lady off. Okay. Run a tumultuous. That kind of threw me off for some reason. So instead of saying like run the tumultuous lady off, a tumultuous lady off. Which is still fine, it's just a little bit awkward to say. She wants herbs, give her herbs. Oh, what do you mean it went up? I tried to do a good deed. I humored the crazy lady. You feel pity for the crazy old woman and give her a bunch of dried St. John's wort to her and assure that it'll help her scare away the demons from her house. The old lady comes down, says thanks to you, and spreads a gossip that the healer has some skills of exorcism. But do you need such fame? Oh, I think that's good. They believe in exorcism these times. I was gonna go off on a tangent, but this guy started speaking Russian. I mean, it kind of freaked me out a bit. Keeping in mind the latest appointment of the village drunkard, you kept seeking for a solution to cure his disease. Finally, you succeeded in it. So you went to the nearest pond to catch some leeches at the beginning of the day. To catch some leeches. Yeah, I switched it myself on the fly there. To catch some leeches. So now we're going to be introduced poisoning. So I guess he doesn't have cirrhosis, he is poisoned. But I like this. So like every single day they add a new thing that you have to deal with. Perfect. Well, I'm out of time. I'm going to wrap it up here for this one. It's actually been surprisingly fun. If you guys want to see some more, you know what to do. Otherwise, all the info down below because you're going to pick it up for yourselves. I'm curious to see if eventually get caught, how far this goes into it, and how difficult it gets down the line. But so far, really, really fun. I'll catch you guys next time.